Hello
Hark
there.
at the moon.
Welcome to, well, a true classic.
Best game ever.
Even to this day, it's hotly debated.
Screw that.
I don't.
It's topped. Ever since this game has come out, it has topped the charts on all the major lists.
In any
It
case,
did not top
This
my
is
chart.
undisputed.
Wait, it didn't chop your chart?
No, but it is a pretty good game. I'm not going to deny that.
Okay.
It's very.
Well, I'm talking about among the critics, among the general
Well-
consensus.
Well,
Hey.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Then
Anyway,
again, I didn't get to play this game until like 10 to 15 years after it came out.
on the 3DS.
Yes, this is the original origin point for the Legend of Zelda timeline. Ocarina of Time.
And I'm playing the GameCube version.
Yes, this is the Master Quest disc, not the actual Master Quest ROM. However,
No, I'm leaving that to Bo whenever he
the only two people within the combined group of Organized Chaos and Arcadia comms stupid enough to do Master Quest would be myself and Bo.
And Bo is the one who was successful.
Well, I've never even gotten to try Master Quest before.
I see. It's not just any ordinary dream, it's a premonition. Whoa!
Scary Black Man.
You look very familiar. Ah!
Demise?
Beware of those with orange hair.
So yeah, beware of Demise and the likes of that guy. And
Demise? That you?
oh wait. Anyway,
No.
yes, we are. This is Ye Old English.
And this
I
guy.
thought we would.
when it
I
talks
thought
like
we'd
this.
only see some Dragon Quest.
No, well, you've been too grateful. At least we're not playing the Ultima games.
Well, if you're talking about 9, 8, and a few others, yeah. But the first like 5 or 6 are good. 7's debatable.
But no, we are now introduced to perhaps one of the more annoying yet useful characters in the Zelda series, Navi.
Link.
Yes,
Move on here.
As obnoxious as she is useful, but still obnoxious.
She's useful on your first time through, and while annoying with listen, she actually tells you what the fuck you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you.
Well, let's be grateful. Hello! That was disturbing.
Donk.
Let's be oh, hello!
I think this fairy's head is up.
Wait, was that guy? That guy was not humping the rock. No matter what you may think, he was trying to lift it. Whee! Bonk!
Bonk!
I think Navi had a little too much pixie dust, if you know what I mean.
Little too much nectar.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to cut back.
Link, wake up, you idiot!
And no,
it is
that's
time for your destiny.
yeah. That's not her actual body. That's just her glowing. Because if we could see her real form, it would actually be her, as an actual proper fairy.
Are you Tattle?
No.
We did some very cool stuff back then, didn't we?
I'm not Tattle, I'm Navi!
Why do you?
Whatever.
Of course, the Adam West lapdog references.
Let them be abound!
Well, as you can remember. Yeah, your partner, who pretty much is gonna leave you at the very end of the game. What, people? It was his sled!
Yeah, I mean, come on. This game has been out for how many years now?
Let's see, pretty much, about 20 years?
This game's been out since '98, but if you're talking about the franchise, yeah, it's been about 25 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this series and Mario are about as old as I am.
Hey, Saria! Yes, Saria, who is going to be a very important character later. But at least on some things we'll try to be restrained.
But I
Oh
But
yeah.
Link doesn't have a weird hair color like the rest of you.
and all the Kokiri are pretty much children, as we'll find out later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But overall, they're nice and peaceful people.
Mm-hmm. But when push comes to shove, they are capable of using weapons.
So in short, they're hobbits.
I guess that's one way to describe them, except without the
Minus the epic
that-
feet that don't need shoes.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we
And-
gotta get stuff in order to get to the
And also,
great Deku tree.
and also, no Elijah Wood. Oh well.
So,
Or
Elijah,
Andy
done
Serkis.
anything other than happy feet?
Oh, this guy. This guy is a douche.
This
You
is
shall
Nita.
not pass, good Sir Knight.
Ito is not a servant of the secret fire. No.
Don't you even dare. You're not fully equipped yet, so we need to get equipped with a Kokiri sword. And a shield. A Deku shield, even. Yeah, so what? So what, we can't go on without equipment, and yet you're bragging on about it even though you don't have your equipment?
Who knows, maybe he has it in his house or something, and he just buried it.
And of course, as with every other Zelda 3D game, a tutorial on how to target NPCs.
Gee, this seems familiar.
Well, yeah, it's not as if we haven't done this in every other 3D Zelda game. Majora's
Yeah, but
Mask,
Kingdom Hearts
Wind
2 did the same thing.
Well, true. This was before Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of which, I think I picked up something that is very much similar to Zelda. Ever heard of a game called Dual Hearts?
No.
It's made by Atlas, and just by looking at the box, the button configurations and everything are pretty much almost Zelda-ized.
Ah, okay. Speaking of which, I will admit though, this game, this version uses the Wind Waker controls, and while the Wind Waker controls were great, I prefer having an N64 controller to play this game. It feels more natural.
Unfortunately, they still have not come out with something that you can take an N64 controller to and plug into your Wii for.
Nope.
Good reason. But they probably never will, because the Wii U is going to be coming out in November or...
Something like that.
And of course, they haven't updated the Virtual Console at all, so...
5 rupees!
This is a tutorial of what money looks like.
Yep. They look like, floating gems. A recovery heart. There are several
Yay, we're getting rubles.
rupees.
I thought we were in Russia.
No. Anyway, and of course, if you go through the grass, you might find random rupees.
Mother Russia, Master Sword masters you.
No sword masters you.
I had to put the extra master in.
Whatever. Anyway, we already got 30 rupees already. That was fast.
Putting this in 3D on the 3DS just looks funky.
Even so, but at least the facelift was good.
True. The game still does hold up decently for this day and age.
Even though, from a gameplay perspective, sadly, I actually had more fun with Skyward Sword.
True.
I mean,
But still, for those who are just trying to get into the 3D Zelda games,
this is a good place to start.
this is also a good place to
The
start.
place to start.
Yep. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's where I disagree with you, my friend.
Hey, we got a kitchen knife!
I think A Link to the Past or Link's Awakening is a better start, to be
But in
honest.
terms of the 3D games, Ocarina of Time is the way to go.
That's what I
True.
meant. As far as the 3D games go, you should start with OOT.
But
Because then you
not
understand how they work
not
it.
on the Wii Virtual Console. You're better off trying to find a GameCube disc. But yeah, they pretty much redid the game from the ground up for the GameCube. Pretty much redoing all the text as well as remapping the controls.
They probably did the same. They probably used the GameCube version as a template for the 3DS one.
Probably.
They really, upped it.
Yep. And of course, I'm just demonstrating basic sword moves and stuff. You got your basic vertical slashes, your horizontal slashes, your thrusts when you're Z targeting, and well, L targeting in this case. And you've also got the jump attack and the spin attack. Yeah, there's still some rupees I want to grab up here. Even though we already
Because we're
got...
going to need every rupee in order to buy the Deku shield.
And of course, the Deku Shield and Kokiri Sword are Link's equipment in Melee. Well, Young Link's equipment. I still say Melee had too many clones.
How about the fact that Melee had too many useless characters?
I guess that's true. Anyway,
like 6 or 8 of your roster out of 30 plus is actually good to use.
Fortunately, Brawl fixed that
Brawl kind of did, yeah.
with less
Now it's just
characters.
like, yeah, now it's just like half to 3/4, which is right. Now you got the Deku shield.
Yep, just don't get put in contact with fire. I will note though, I actually do ignite it on purpose in part 3, so just so I can get a free one in a dungeon. A sword and shield. Oh, so what? You got a piece of the Deku tree? That's cool. But what's not cool is that you got my precious kitchen knife. How am I gonna cook for Saria tonight? Damn it!
Why would she want to walk into your house in the first place, you prick?
She's not even interested in you. Grumble, grumble.
You gotta feel bad for the guy, though. He's working so hard to get a girl that he can't.
He just... Oh, hello, Deku Babas. Anyway, we got twigs.
Okay, I feel for the guy now.
Yeah, because he's just like you. Oh, yes, your guide item. Here's about 5 pages of explanations. Ah!
I apologize if I raped anyone's ears like that.
Anyway. Wow, okay. Pan to an epic mustache that Mario will be jealous of.
Oh, Naffy, thou hast done. Link, welcome. Listen carefully what the Deku Tree, has to say.
Okay, enough.
Facepalm. Facepalming.
We blast Adam for trying to voice act. I'm gonna be blasting you too if you keep it up.
So, yeah, especially if you try to do full-on paragraphs.
Wait, can we just get on with this already?
Oddly enough, Skyward Sword was actually the first game, first 3D game to really give Link something of a personality. Since you actually get, to her words of wisdom. Oh, so you want me to summon her to patronize me? Okay.
You would think they would actually update the button interface or something.
Yeah. Well, they actually did.
Here's the stick. if I recall, there's a weird glitch that you could do with the stick to make it ridiculously powerful.
Well, the thing is,
Basically, you have to pull off a glitch where you break a stick mid-jump against a wall, and then you're left with the stub.
actually, speaking of which, if you can get a butterfly to land on your stick, it transforms into a giant fairy that restores all of your health and magic.
I've never gotten that to happen myself.
That's a very, very weird detail.
But yeah, as I was saying, Skyward Sword actually gave you dialogue choices that actually would affect the course of the game somewhat.
It's a good step in the right direction.
Now I just wish the game wasn't so dependent on the Wiimote.
Well,
that was the selling point of the game, was the Wii motion controls.
and I had fun with those.
Like, about half of the mechanics in that game would not work without the Wii motion controls.
I just don't want... I would wish that they would give the option to, switch to some more conventional ones.
I do like how the screen darkens every time Navi talks to you.
Again, Mobius, about half of the mechanics wouldn't work if you were using standard Ocarina of Time controls.
And we got the dungeon map.
I would like if they, just let us, switch to the more on-max sword style. Sure, it's not as rewarding, but you at least know that it's going to do the right thing. Because
easy automatic.
It's not always going to pick up
You want
your...
easy automatic mode.
If you want that, play Twilight Princess.
Oh, I got that. It's just a matter of actually playing the damn thing. Because I want to get back to Xenoblade. Which is a very, very sweet game.
Anyway, a Deku Shrub. They're called Deku Scrubs in Majora's Mask.
Well, I'm a scrub at the 3D Zelda games. Petite!
Oh, wow, you.
Thanks.
We didn't need the recovery heart, but I'll take it anyway.
The thought is kind.
Whoa!
No, it's gonna... No, we're fine.
Yeah, we're totally fine. Ooh, what's in here?
I think it's
Slingshot!
It could be a bazooka?
No, Toad has. No, Toad has it. Anyway, yes, we got our first projectile weapon. And despite what you may think, folks, Deku Nuts themselves, they're actually very useful. You will see about 2/3 of the way through the game.
I admit I didn't really have much of a use for them, I'll be honest. Other than using them for my slingshot.
I'm not talking about the seeds, I'm talking about the actual Deku Nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Deku Nuts themselves, they're flashbangs.
I didn't really need them that much. But...
How about in the Gerudo Fortress?
I found a way around that.
Well, the thing is, it works on those guards.
I headshot them with a bow and arrow.
No, I'm talking about the ones that attack you.
Oh, those guys? I just kind of played it
technically.
Oh, well, yeah. But still, I didn't really have too much trouble with them, other than the fact that, we can just hit you once and you'll go right back to the start. What the?
Yeah, I did not like that part.
And then eventually, I just got annoyed, like, going on the outside. I'm like, you know what? Nobody said anything about shooting all the guards here, so I just took out my bow and arrow and shot every one.
Even though they wake up after you leave the area.
True, but they did give plenty of arrows in pots and so on, so I was always fully restored.
But in any case, I actually that was actually perhaps the only use I actually have for Deku Nuts, considering that they did blind and stun the guards.
But seriously, I really hate when Zelda games have that little mechanic of, You think that you can do this, but sorry.
No, you can't.
I'm looking at you, Wind Waker, on the gods.
Uh-huh.
Because I just recall, I'm like, oh, I could just deflect their spears back at them, and then, no, you're instantly captured, regardless.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Anyway, we got the compass.
Now we can find the boss and all the really cool stuff.
Also, there is something else that you want to take notice of. Let's pass that
Skuldra.
Skulltula. Screw you. Jump attack! Super effective.
Burn in hell, you bastards!
Especially in Skyward Sword. You guys were nasty in that game.
Pricks.
Don't worry, everyone does.
I mean, I didn't mind them in this game, because most of the time I can see them.
Anyway, we also got gold Skulltulas. There are 50. There are 50 of those Skulltulas in the game, or was that? Or was that 60?
There was quite a few. I know I picked up quite a few during the game. I still haven't finished that game.
Yeah,
I got the spirit. I got to the spirit temple, and I'm just about to go. I have to go get the gauntlets in order to move that big block, which kind of has me confused a little bit.
I'm like, which is a good place to jump off from? I would agree. I would admit though, this is actually a decent tutorial dungeon.
It doesn't tell you like, oh, you gotta do this and this. It's you know, very simple. It's like, oh, just go down this way. It'll be cool.
We.
I had a question.
Yes.
How the hell does this tree not burn down from us roasting all the webs?
Game mechanics.
Somehow I have a feeling this will be a better joke later on.
Well, then again, we're always restricted by gameplay mechanics.
True.
It's just like with the Persona series. Well, 3 and 4 technically. No matter how much you try, nothing beats common sense, and that's something that the protagonist and their cronies lack. Don't worry, I do get that Skulltula token. It turns out you should not be L targeting. Okay, so here we go. Oh, wait. Here we go.
Set, and then
there.
That's how you got it?
Yeah. What? Did you have to wait till you got the boomerang?
Something like that. I think I forgot about this one. I think.
I see.
Yeah,
Well, technically, the bare minimum of Skulltula tokens to get is like what, 30? That way you can. Oop! There goes one of my sticks.
Oopsie daisy.
It's more Deku fun.
Please forgive me. I'll forgive you if you give me something good. Oh?
You better give me something good, otherwise...
The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Kinda.
Otherwise, I will do what I did to the Deku scrub in Majora's Mask.
Oh?
I kinda had to use the bathroom.
What?
Obviously he has not seen any of West Lapdog's Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask Abridged series.
He does. He tries to avoid those. But in any case,
I think I just made him break his...
No, you didn't. All you did was just made him speeches for a few minutes.
I am not gonna dignify that with a response.
Good. Don't. it probably would have been bad anyway. Whee!
Die! Burn to hell! Burn!
To the
Yeah,
ground?
you burn.
Okay.
Yes, Navi.
If you stand next to the block, yeah,
Press A.
we can climb on top of it.
Yes. Blah, 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 blah.
Ooh, Deku seeds.
Now, if you look at the block, the symbol is new. It is not the crescent moon and star emblem, which I believe is the symbol for Islam, if I'm not mistaken.
How that got past the radar in the original Ocarina of Time is beyond me.
Well, they were definitely attempting to solidify a strong Middle Eastern vibe with the Gerudo, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And trust me, once you get dense fire, you won't even need Decker sticks anymore.
The one thing I didn't realize was what was it? When we get to the Temple Time, is that there's that one thing that will show you where certain things are at. Like where the dense fire and stuff is. I'm like, well, thanks.
Wait, I was clearly hitting that thing. Those are Goma eggs.
Mm-mm.
You do not want them to hatch. They're bad news.
It looks like they are just saying, no, you can't hit us. Oh, you did.
Yeah. Oh, that was clearly off the mark, but...
You were right on target, just you have to hit the upper point of it.
Yeah. It's like we're firing photon torpedoes or something.
Oh, tanto vito.
Away! Oh man, you could never get him to stop doing Star Trek references ever.
No, it's like trying. It's like trying to not have Vic Mignogna talk about Star Trek. It's just going to end terribly.
Speaking of which, he actually has a role in P40 animation. He actually plays Ichijo.
Ko Ichijo.
Yeah.
So, Vic, do you like talking about balls? Because you got plenty of balls. You can try. But man, these balls are on fire.
Yeah, I noticed this while I was watching a YouTube clip of the animation's English dub.
Speaking of YouTube clips, I found an extremely weird one.
Uh,
You can have a look at it once we're done with this video.
Okay.
Trust me, viewers, they're gonna go, what the hell?
Oh, speaking of which, IGN got their hands on a localization version of P4 Golden.
Oh? What are they
And let's just say they really loved it.
Wow.
IGN not bashing something?
That's
They actually
fair.
really like Persona 4, the original, so...
That makes sense.
Yeah,
And they actually
things
like,
IGN doesn't like, they just slam repeatedly.
Anyway, in terms of P4, the anime, there is someone that Jeremy was not fond of in terms of recasting.
They recast Naruto for the third time.
Well, yeah, pretty much. But then again, we only saw the first half. We have yet to see the second half.
Still doesn't fit her voice.
Oh well.
Or disguise of a voice.
Oh well. It's boss time!
In the English dub, she wasn't really disguised at all anyway, either.
So...
Yeah, but it actually did sound somewhat genuinely...
Something's up on the ceiling. Dare you look at it?
Why, of course.
You look into the abyss stares back at you.
And apparently the abyss divides by 0. I'm not gonna die, seriously. It's a division symbol.
Now just wail on him.
Her,
Whale,
actually.
whale, whale.
Yeah, Queen Goma.
I recall I kind of had trouble with this on the 3DS because of the new control mechanics, but I defeated Goma in just one round.
Wait, what the hell? What am I doing?
You're attacking everything but the eye because you're doing jumping slashes.
I don't know why, but I phased right through her.
That happens.
Personally,
Come on, there we go. Whee!
you just wanted to do the jump stab.
Oh, yeah.
Jump slash, just like in it cooler.
Well, yeah. Oh, by the way, you notice when she made her debut, you notice her eye literally had the division symbol.
Huh.
You know, 2 dots in a line. Heart Katana!
Yay!
Not quite as fancy as the other 3D games, but then again, this was the first one.
Now it's time for Link to meet his destiny.
I gotta admit, I think Twilight Princess had the best looking heart containers. It's basically, we managed to destroy the curse, but
The curse had already lasted long enough to destroy the Deku tree.
No matter how fast you go through the Deku tree, this is what will happen anyway.
Yes, I'll listen.
Or you could listen to him over and over and over.
Like you tried?
No. Oddly, that's what somebody does to Buzz when he goes out in Earthbound.
Okay. Riding through fire because it's fancy.
I did it. Wait, I didn't do it before Sephiroth. Damn it!
Not what? Oh yeah, that voice he used too. Anyway, this is the story of the Legend of Hyrule as told by the Deku Tree.
The whole universe was created hot and see 13 million years ago.
What? Did the Goddess of Power,
Pretty sure we shouldn't ask.
the Goddess of Wisdom,
You never watched Big Bang Theory, did you?
no, forward.
I have no
Right.
taste for primetime shows.
Basically, these three created Hyrule and the world, pretty much.
You know, this kind of reminds me of Hindu.
In a sense, I suppose.
Whee! So basically, Din created the surface. Nehru pretty much created the sky, and the concept of law. Don't go there. As for Forward, she created life.
Yep.
And with their work completed, they returned to the heavens, but in their place, BAM!
Fusion, huh?
They're shiny.
Wait, they're only 45-degree triangles. Oh!
And notice, they were playing an arrangement of Link to the Past's opening theme.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, otherwise, it's gonna get bad. Very bad.
In fact, it's gonna get worse than bad.
It's gonna cause a three-way timeline split.
Yep.
This was the game that split the timeline. Before this was Skyward Sword and then Minish Cap. Yeah, there are 3 timelines. There's the child timeline, the adult timeline, and the decline timeline.
And the decline timeline is interesting because it is a timeline in which you, the player controlling Link, failed.
Yep, that's pretty much Link to the Past, the Oracle games, I believe, and
Then Link's Awakening and the NES games.
Ironically, that the child timeline only had 2 other games: Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess. What?
My brain just cracked.
And of course, every other game was the adult timeline. Oh, wait, I forgot Force Wars Adventures is also the child timeline.
Can we stop talking about timelines? My brain's going to have a living paradox, Stu.
Guess what? We're going to keep on talking about it because this game is about timelines.
Just as long as we talk about the time aspect, but not the lines.
Well, time to chop them up for firewood.
This is Channel 7. Hyrulean News.
The great Deku tree died. More 11.
As for the forest around him, it was all burned.
What did I didn't do anything!
Many Bothans, I mean Kokiri, died that day.
And of course, he shifted the blame all on us.
Of course, because he's the rival character to us and Saria's. So naturally,
let's be grateful he's not gross.
I don't know, Bruce was a hell of a lot more useful than Mito is.
I'm not saying something.
Well, actually, Bruce actually had some relevancy in the storyline. After this point...
Oh, look at that. That's cute.
Godzilla!
Burn, 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 burn.
And ironically, we fight a dinosaur-like enemy in this game. Anyway,
I can't wait to bomb some What are those things again?
The doggos. Anyway, we'll see you guys in part 2 for when we actually go to Hyrule Castle.